I guess it started because Garfield, Odie, and I were fans of this TV show.
On this show, they lock people in their homes for days, weeks, however long it takes before they start getting on each other's nerves.
It's like a contest to see who can last the longest.
I created the series as an experiment to see how people would react to being cooped up like that. I didn't realize how popular it would become.
Why do you think it became so popular?
People like watching other people fight.
Garfield, Odie, and I tuned in to watch the big finale of one of those experiments.
I can't take it any longer. Do you hear me? I'm stuck in this house with you people for 3 weeks, listening to you complain and yell and scratch your earlobes, and I can't stand it. I don't care if I lose the prize money. I have to get out of here.
And so Ms. Edna Krassmeyer failed the test by leaving the house.
Because she was weak and didn't know how to get along with people, a little earlobe scratching wouldn't have driven me out of that house. Pizza delivery? Chinese food? Deli? Gee, I wonder who it could be.
How about you, Pop? You think you could stand being locked up in a house with others for a long time? It'd be easy. I'd probably sleep the entire time, longer if everything on TV was a rerun. TV has way too many reruns. I know. You heard me say that the last time they ran this episode.
Dr. Whipple! We were just watching your show.
Good. Now perhaps you'd like to discuss being on my show.
Us? You mean lock us in our house here for a month?
I'll settle for a week. Stay in there for 7 days, and you become the first family to do that.
We'll try it, and we'll do it.
Of course. I didn't want them to succeed. The people who tune in to watch my show want to see contestants run screaming from the house.
Dr. Whipple sent a whole crew in to modify the house for the experiment. They put in some kind of computer lock on all the doors and windows.
That was just to make sure no one snuck out of the house during the experiment.
They also installed hidden video cameras all over the house. No matter what room you were in, they could see what you were doing and record it for the show.
They said food would be brought in 3 times a day.
I'll bet Garfield liked that part.
No, he asked if they could make it 12. Finally, the day came when the experiment began.
Very well. If you 3 remain in this house for 1 week, you will be the champion.
I won a trophy. I won a trophy.
If any of you so much as sets a foot or paw outside, you lose. Good luck.
Don't worry, Doc. We'll do it.
There. Let's see how long they last in there. I give them 3 days. 4 tops.
The first few days were pretty easy. Garfield would eat and he'd sleep, and he'd 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 eat and he'd sleep. Every so often, he'd do some exercise.
One. I'll do another one of those next year. Right now, I'm going to eat and sleep. Not necessarily in that order.
Odie was a little upset he couldn't play outdoors, so he ran around the living room. Odie! I'm sorry, boy. I know you'd rather be outside, but all this running around in circles is starting to get on my nerves. Could you do something else? But other than that, we were getting along all right.
That's when I decided I had to introduce a new element into the house.
Did you think this would make for an interesting experiment in social relations?
No, I just wanted to cause trouble. So to make for an interesting experiment in social relations, we're putting someone else in the house with you.
Hiya, Garfield. Yes, looks like I'm going to be staying with you guys for the rest of the week. So go on, get it over with. Yell, shriek, insult me, bring it.
Okay, would you excuse me for just one moment? Do come in, Nermal, and make yourself at home.
Once Nermal joined us, it was different.
How was it different?
It was worse.
Ow! Too cool. So fun. Oh, awesome moves. I really got it. I really got it.
Great. You're safe.
Yes, I got out of the way of that 16-ton safe just in time.
Never mind the 16-ton safe. Tell me who stole the Klopman diamond.
Then you must know who the thief is.
Tell us. Tell me.
Yes, Jessica, I know.
It was the butler. No, it was Prince Seymour. No, it was the butler and Prince Seymour and the man in the zebra costume. Oh, just tell us. Tell us who it was.
The Klopman diamond was stolen by...
Nermal!
That's who stole the Klopman diamond. I never would have guessed. I will never, ever tell anyone.
Nermal, when I get my paws on you...
You have to be nice to me, Garfield. I'm a guest.
You're not a guest. Guests leave.
I didn't know about this TV show, this experiment thing. All I know is when I got to the Arbuckle house, oh, what I heard going on inside.
This is not being nice. Are you gonna be nice if you catch me?
So you thought this was highly unusual?
Oh, no. The Arbuckle house is always like that. Sometimes it's much worse.
They were fighting a lot, but it wasn't driving anyone out of the house. So I decided to put someone else in there.
Aunt Ivy! Aunt Ivy! Oh, how wonderful you're going to be staying with us.
Johnny! Is that old couch still in your living room?
Yes, and it's very comfy.
Good. You sleep on it and I'll take your room. And I hope your cooking is improved.
Would you like to give up now?
No, I think.
The place was a mess. Animal fur all over and old lasagna tins. But those animals he had around were thrilled to see me.
Aunt Ivy!
Aunt Ivy!
I'm happy to see you, too. Well, not really, but I'll pretend. Are you doing anything? Good. I'll put you to work scrubbing the kitchen floor.
Work? She doesn't know that I'm Nermal, the cutest kitten in the world.
So you don't know she's Aunt Ivy, the uncutest person in the world?
There is no way she's getting me to scrub any kitchen floor. This is gonna take the luster off my fur.
The video we're getting from inside the house is terrific. Lots of misery and anger, but I'm getting worried. If they can endure Aunt Ivy, they might just have the stamina to last out the week. I'll just add a few more participants to get them to run screaming from the house. Herman the Mailman, Harry, Bruno, Minerva and Drusilla, Eddie Gourmand.
Oh, I was so hoping to be in this episode.
Mrs. Ferret, the Baboon Brothers, Doc Boy, Vito the Pizza Maker without any pizzas.
As you requested, I bring no pizzas.
Dirk Dinkum and Buckley, Mrs. Cauldron, a whole bunch of mice, a couple of characters I don't recognize, an elephant, Liz.
Stop! We give up.
You win. We're out of there.
Sorry you didn't win the competition there, Arbuckle, but I got a great show out of it.
Well, at least could you get all these people and animals out of my home?
Sure thing, Arbuckle.
See this computerized doorknob, Odie? It connects up to all the doors and windows in the house. It's supposed to monitor if anyone leaves. But I noticed this button here that says locked. And I was thinking, well, what if I do this?
Oh, no! They engaged the the master lock. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, there's no way to let me out.
Can't someone just unlock it?
No, that feature was for when I wanted to lock someone in. Now we're stuck in here for a whole week.
You hear that, everyone? Week-long party!
Well, since the house was full of all those folks, I decided to take Liz, Garfield, and Odie on a week-long trip.
It's beautiful out here.
Yeah, just being outside anywhere is beautiful.
Want to watch our favorite show, boy?
Please, oh please, somebody find a way to unlock my super lock. I can't spend a whole week with these people.
Ah, quit your crying and start shampooing the carpet!
You think it's bad for you being in here? I got places to go, trophies to win.
Oh, I love it here. I took the liberty of inviting 10, 20 of my closest friends to come join us.
Please, someone, anyone.
You know, Odie, being with others is fine. But sometimes when you're all alone, you meet a better type of person.